Good afternoon, guys. So I thought to pop out whilst I've got a bit of a break in the weather, and it's been raining all day, but it's forecast to be okay for next year, so I thought I'd get out. So this field, it's an amazing field. I haven't been on here for about 8 months. This is where the farmer grows his grass for the cows, but as you can see, he's recently had it cut and it's quite short and protectable. Now, I haven't been on here with the manticore before. I have been on with the legend and found bits. But the field next door produced the biggest anaconda I've had to date, which is the George I shilling, unclipped, beautiful thing. It's the item that I use as the logo for the channel. So I'm hopeful that this field will do something similar, but who knows? We've got to swing over it to see if we can find it, so I'll see you on that first hole. Well, the first find, surprisingly, I was going to say, yeah, it's a button. There's no shank on it, it's very small. There's the imprint. Cracking little imprint for a tiny little button. Okay, let's see if we can get anything better up. Just had a banging 59, a nice sharp small target, so I'm hoping it's a coin. I thought I'd dig this one together. Been very quiet so far, this field has. It's got great potential, but very quiet so far. I think it's on the surface wherever it is. I'll come back as soon as I found it. Well, I was wrong. It wasn't on the surface, it was just under the surface. And it was a piece of aluminium cack. Oh well, let's crack on. Now then, this just gave a banging signal and it looks like a coin, but I have no idea, so let's break it. Oh. Let's see where it is. Ooh. I'll tell you what, I'm going to give it a clean and I'll come back on the phone so we can see better. Okay, let's see if we can see this face a bit better now with the phone. So I'm going to say, is that a George or a William? Okay, let's have a see. I think it's George II. It's a stonking coin, that is. I mean, I can't get the date yet, but you're looking at 200, nearly 300 years old. Quite thick. I've never found one like that before. But I'll get more information about it and I'll put it up on the video when I put the video up, so yeah. Right, let's see if there's any more. Okay, so could this be an asteroid? It's quite smooth on this side, knobbly on the other side. There's bits of what looks like glass or obsidian in there, and then when I get the pointer on it, and roll it back over again, I say it's smooth. So could that be an asteroid? Or meteor, not an asteroid, a meteor. I'll put it away and I'll mark the point just in case it is, because I believe if it is, it might be of some value to somebody. Okay. Well, what do you know? I found 2 of these yesterday, and I think they're called aglets. So I think that leather or cord went in them and was pinned, and there's the pin on either side, and then that was the end of either a lace or that laced up a lady's corset or a purse or something like that. There are pictures on the internet, but yeah, what are the odds on 3 of them in 2 days in totally different locations? Right, let's crack on. So, just up, I think that's a piece of part farm machinery. I think they probably would have hinged on something. At first I thought it was maybe a spearhead, but the more I look at it, the more I think it's farm machinery. It's too shaped. Yeah, interesting though. So, I do think there are pivots and it would drop down. I will ask the question on a few forums, so just in case, but I don't think it's old. That's a bloody sharp edge there, I'll be honest. But I'll ask. Right, let's crack on. It's going dark. So, last hole of the day, gave a cracking 77. I don't think it's going to be anything but them numbers there. It was a bit too bright, I'll be honest. But you never know on this farm. You never know. So let's have a... It's now an 89. Oh, minis. Oh. There, what's that? What the heck is that? Let's have a look. What the hell is that? Like a blade or something. Although it's not a blade. I have no idea what that is. That bit's plastic. And that bit's metal. Interesting. Oh well, let's crack on. So that's it, folks. Not a great deal came up, I'll be honest. Look at that Scardo. This is one of the reasons I do what I do. You know, I love coming out. The cows are in the fields, the birds are bloody chirping, and the sun's setting like that. It's stunning. Yeah, so I think I had a George the third coin, George the second coin, something like that. That aglet. I've had that, well, it's not a spear end, but I have no idea what it is. Probably some machinery, like I say, or the top off a church railing. And then that bloody big boulder that potentially could be a meteorite. I know I kept saying in the video that it was an asteroid, and yeah, I think the midges had got to me, biting me too much. But yeah, it's not been a great dig. I've found stuff, don't get me wrong, but lots of crap. And I think that's been the flavour just recently, you know. Lots of crap intermixed with a few good finds, and I think that sums up metal detecting. So don't come into the hobby expecting golden treasures, but you will find some interesting things every now and then, and just enough that when you think it's getting a bit crap, something good comes up and keeps you interested some more. So if you can see the girls, there they are, bosh. They're ready for bed. I've had enough, so I'll see you on the next dig. Detecting right to the end. Doesn't get any better than this. So one of the things you don't hear a lot about is the mental health side of things, and I think the peace and wellness that you get from being out detecting is never really spoken about. But for me, you know, in a busy job, it's quite stressful. There's nothing better. You know, I'm out walking, I can hear the birds, I've seen that stunning sunset. I can't tell you. Well, I suppose if you're watching this video, you are one of those people that already knows. So there's an inner peace from being alone, and then that sudden jolt to finding something fantastic that makes your ears pop. It's yeah, I think mental health wise, you can't beat it. Oh, look at these here now. Happy as. The beautiful little ladies. Alright guys, see you on the next.